New tonight, we're hearing from a father of 4 who has a long recovery ahead of him. One of his legs was amputated after he was pinned between 2 vehicles while trying to help his mom. Maria Aguilera joining us live in Katy tonight where that crash happened. Maria.
Reka, it was on this street behind me where the man I spoke with tells me he experienced the worst moment of his life. Because of that crash, he's had several surgeries, still more to come, and now in need of a prosthetic leg, lots of physical therapy before he can even begin to try to walk again.
Thank you, Mommy. And when I saw my right leg not there, that's when I knew this was real.
Luis Santana's life forever changed. This is where it happened, in Katy on December 7th.
I was just so scared, and I was just concentrated on staying alive and trying to talk to God.
Helping his mom after her car broke down on this road. He parked his truck in front of her SUV, placed himself between both vehicles to help tow her out, when suddenly, he says, a vehicle crashed into them.
I was pinned down between my truck and my mom's SUV.
Moments later,
and when I took my second step with my right leg, I knew immediately something was wrong. And my leg just collapsed. It just fell.
Losing one of his legs in the crash, shattering the other, with multiple injuries from waist down.
I was just crawling in the ground, asking for help, help, help.
He says a woman he believes is a nurse and a blessing called 911 and made a tourniquet before EMS arrived.
I was just screaming and screaming, and I was in such pain.
Overwhelmed by the pain, he says he lost consciousness on the way to the hospital, waking up to medical staff in the ICU.
She's looking at me like, wow, you know, you're alive. We didn't think you were gonna make it.
For this father of 4, the journey to recovery is just beginning.
I'm basically gonna start all over again, you know, at 36, you know, it's very hard for me.
He says his strength comes from God and the support from his family, determined to get better with what he calls a second chance at life.
I got people depending on me, and I wanna get back on my feet. I wanna walk again, and I want to be the person I was before.
He tells me he would love to thank the woman who called 911 and helped save him. Now, he does have an attorney who tells me they don't have any details on the driver involved in the crash. They are working with officials to try to get that information as well as details on the investigation. Now, the family did create a GoFundMe account to help pay for all the medical expenses, and you can find that on our website, khou.com. Live in Katy, Maria Aguilera, KHOU 11 News.
Wow, our heart breaks for Luis. Maria, thank you.